Parshas Vayairah contains with it the momentous episode of the Akedah. Each and every detail of the Akedah has a gewaldige Musar Haskel and Torah that we can learn from it, as every other pasuk in the Torah. But this dramatic and so heartsick and so compelling and so enormous an event has an accompanying set of mafarshim and discussions and svarim, mamish svarim written about mamish the Akedah. One tiny knetch about the Akedah, which I've not seen before, which I thought was worthwhile to mention here, harkens back to a thought which I've given to you before from Rav Noach Isaac Olbaum, and that's the thought of V'haser Satan milfanenu machrenu. We have in Parshas Vayairah, I believe we did it last year, how HaKadosh Baruch Hu, in His great wisdom, used this opportunity of the Akedah to take Menu's neshama, and Avraham passed that test. But even before that, the Torah gives us another tremendously insightful example of the feinkeit and the wisdom and the tremendous musar to be learned from the Akedah. And it says here, at the very end of the Akedah, which we don't get to, we're always busy with the beginning of it, it says, Vayoshav Avram el Na'ara vayikuma vayelchu yachdav, a pasuk which its innocence belies its profundity. Rashi brings on the beginning of the Akedah, on the pasuk, it says, Vayelchu shnehem yachdav. Rashi says, they went together in identically the same way. Avram knew what he was going for. He was going to bring up his Tyrazine as a korban, and he went b'simcha and v'ratzain in exactly the same way, in precisely the same way that Yitzchak went b'simcha v'ratzain, expecting to have some korban or some procedure being done, and his not being the korban. So we see the Yachtav there taught us that they went together with the same exact simcha, the father and the son, with two completely different directions, from opposite directions, but going together Yachtav, with the same simcha to accomplish one thing. And what is that? That's the Ritzayin HaBoirei. Now, coming back from the Akedah, we're not talking about two people, we're talking about four people. Vayoshav Avram el Na'arav, Vayakumu Vayechu Yachtav. What is this telling us? Four people are walking over here. Avram, Yitzchak, and the two Na'arim. Yaakov and Yitzchak are completely different people. Completely and forever changed after this Nisayon. That changed their hearts, changed their mahus, changed everything about them, and how they face the world and how they face the future. And the two boys, we know they are Yishmael and Eliezer, are down there waiting for them to come back. They haven't changed one bit. They don't know what went on up there. They didn't have a discussion. Do you know what happened, what went on over here? The pasuk is coming to tell you that in exactly the same way that the two boys were not changed in their attitude towards life and those around them, so too this experience of the Akedah teaches you that Avram and Yitzchak did not become one bit balagayviniks or holier than thou attitude when somebody goes through a tremendous life-altering opportunity and experience. Very easy. Look at this mitzvah that I did. Look what a great guy I am. Look what a wonderful human being. I passed the test. Test number 10. Nope. They all went together. Torah gives us the Eidah side. We didn't make it up. Vayakumu vayelchu yachtav. They had the same level of anivos, the same attitude as being service of Hashem, the same mahus as being ovdei Hashem, as they did before, without a shmek of any change in their personal attitude, or they're up better than you. My grass is greener. To show you how tremendously great these people were. That's just a very keen insight. By the way, this is from Rav Elva Brisker. I always call him Rav Elva because Rav Yoshe Ber Soloveitchik Zatzal, who had the schus to hear, always called his uncle Reb Velvela. Nobody else in the world calls him Reb Velvela. Rav Hershel Shechter does. They call me Rav Yosef Zev Brisk. Yitzchak Zev Brisk, excuse me. Yitzchak Zev Brisk. But I call him Reb Velvela because that's how I heard his Torah Mishpacha call him. That's classic Brisket Torah. Look at this tremendous insight. And we have to learn from this how we have to control ourselves and make ourselves better people in the face of all the obstacles and in the face of all the success, an even greater challenge. Obstacles and failure are a challenge, but success is an even greater challenge. If we can overcome the nisayon of success, we'll be the better for it. Get Shabbos.